I'm Roy Logan, and we're here with Marcia Greenslade today from the Park District. We both are. And we're hanging out with our buddy from the Herald, Mike Fack. And we're at the construction site, or the destruction site.
Destruction, yes.
Yeah. Tell us what's happened here, Marsh.
Well, we've been under demolition for, honestly, just a few days. And if you'll see, as Mike scans around a little bit, we've made a lot of progress. Obviously, this is the first step in building our new Family Aquatic Center, which we're very excited about. So right now we're in full bore demolition stage, and no time guesstimate is how long it will take to get it done, but it's certainly been a transformation the last few days.
And it's gone quickly. You know, at first it was a little slow at the onset, but once they got into it and got the first few pieces out, oh boy, I'll tell you what, that was like saying signal to the dog, you know? And so let's wander indoors and take a look at the plans and see what's going to fill this hole. So it'll be interesting. Well, obviously, Marsh and I have moved back indoors, and this is what we plan to build. So, Marsh, you want to walk us through?
Sure. The new center, the 3-vessel system, is going to go right in the footprint of the old pool. As you can tell from the outline where that particular area is. We will have a 0 depth area, a toddler area. The water at its deepest point is just about 12 inches in here, and that will have several little spray pad and water features for the youngsters to have fun with. There will be a fence in between those 2 vessels. The next one is our lap pool. It's a 25-yard pool. It goes from 3 to 5 foot. And that, obviously, being a lap pool, is where we can have our adult swimmers, or at any age, do their laps to come out and work out and train a little bit. But also that will serve as our general, just recreational area for the kids to come out and splash and have fun with and do things in there. The smaller body of water here is what we call the plunge pool, and that is where the really big slides will come down. And I say slides, initially we're just going to have the one. But within a year or so, I expect that we'll have another slide that will accompany that. So one of them will be enclosed, one of them won't be, so those will be really cool. The brown area here is just our mechanical building, which will also house our concession, like we have had in the past. We're going to have a green area here that moms, whoever, are going to be able to sit within the fence, and will be in actually a grassy area as opposed to being on the decking. So we've got several shade structures, and of course there'll be chairs and tables and umbrellas and a lot more amenities once we get out there.
And part of the reason it's taken us so long is that you submitted for a $400,000 grant. And what was the outcome for that?
That's right. We submitted through an Open Space Lands and Acquisition developmental grant from the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. And typically they announce the winners of that in early spring. We applied last year, almost a year in front of that actually, and we didn't hear until May of last year. So we absolutely could not move forward at all with anything until we found out, yes, you did get it and here's what you need to do, or no, you didn't get it and you can go about and do whatever not what you want, but what you desired in your own time frame. The good news was that we did get the $400,000 grant, which is awesome, and so that kind of dictates to us how things need to proceed, and we're working closely with them, and we're really excited about that. So almost $500,000 came to us through grant money, so that's super.
That's awesome. And this isn't putting a pool in your own backyard by any means. Give us a little timeline on just the paper trail with Illinois Department of Public Health and how many people look at this and sign off.
It's been a long process, obviously. We actually started this whole thing about 6 years ago, knowing that with the age of our pool, we were going to have to replace the pool. So we hired architects, engineers. Through the process, there's been a lot of design issues that you have to address. We've spent a lot of time on that, budgetary issues as well, to see that, to provide a facility for Logan County, Lincoln and Logan County, that we can afford to do. And throughout all of that, the grant process took a long time. That was for anybody who's ever done a grant application, they're quite complex and there's a lot that goes into that. And then obviously we have to have approval from the plans from the Illinois Department of Public Health. That takes several months, which we had the plan okayed before we actually got notice that the grant was awarded, so we knew as soon as the grant, they said yes or no, we were ready to go with it.
Well, Marsh, we got through the destruction, we got through the paperwork, and we got through the best part, the nice chunk of change we got. And what's our estimated timeline?
Well, we have fairly good promises from our contractor that we will be open by June 1st of the latest next year. If the weather's decent, maybe we can go back to our traditional opening on Memorial Day. But they feel comfortable that they'll be ready. To them, it's an easy project. To us, there is no such thing as a small project. But we're gonna plan on opening late May, early June for sure.
Well, good. And so about all we can really do is just invite you all to come on out, and it'll be a blend of what we had, and what this is going to be is just going to be awesome. So
we are excited about it. It's just going to be something new that Lincoln hasn't had, and we expect to pull on other areas as well. There are water parks in bigger communities around the area, but we certainly feel that we'll have an attraction that will benefit Lincoln to attracting tourism. So we're excited about that, and I think the year will fly by pretty quickly, and we'll be out there next summer.
Okay. I'm sure we'll give you updates as things progress, and we're going to invite you all out to come in and stick your toe in. So until then, thanks.